Chai. You know, sometimes you might wake up in a great mood and then everything just decides to go hula balloons. Now, let me explain how my week started, which, by the way, take this as a lesson. It doesn't matter. You cannot predict what's going to happen in a day, right? The day could start up perfect and something happens that just scatters your whole mood. But always remember to stay positive, because you cannot allow the universe win on this one. We're going to stay positive this week from beginning to the end. Now, let me tell you how my night went last night. So last night, we were preparing to go to bed. I said, let me just pump water real fast. And the next thing I hear, bush. I'm like, wait, hold on. I run outside. What's going on? Let me show you. So that's what I had to deal with last night. And I'm like, oh my God. And I thought it was just a down tank, but apparently there was a drainage. So the whole top. Now, I freak out for like more than an hour, because I'm like, what is this? See, I can't do without internet, light, and water. You know, light we can on-gen is one thing, but when there's no water, But thank God there was a drum outside big enough that the rainwater had filled and it was clean. I just disinfected it and we used it for the bathroom. Now, early this morning, I already woke up. The plumber came. I was so grateful. He fixed everything. So, okay, we could shower because I was in a rush. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, I'm going about my business, minding my business on a Monday morning. And boom, I see a lot of police around the area. I'm like, I just drive past. Not even too far away from where I had to go. Road safety again, they stopped me. I'm like, you know what this dance, the last time there was issue with the tinted glass, which I had the tinted glass, it just wasn't finding it because the guy kept me there over an hour. But the good thing is, it was the same guy. And this time I'm like, Now, from the last time, you know, since I couldn't find my tinted glass, I just got ahead and I went ahead to do it again, you know, and this time it was even a newer system, which is perfect. So I had everything. I was feeling secure. So the guy, when he saw me, I say, "Oh, guy, you again?" He's like, "Oh, madam, how are you?" Anyway, I said, "Please, sir, I'm in a hurry. Let me go do something real quick." Mind you, my stomach is doing like this, you know. He's like, "Okay, go." Now, usually they stay on one side of the road, but for some strange reason, after I finished doing what I was supposed to do, turning back to head home, boom, on the other side, another set of road safety. I'm like, hey God. I'm just nodding my head because I'm like, is it every day I go out, I have to go through this every single day? The one that pisses me off is when I see them let cars keep going, but the second they see my color, boom, booyah kasha, it is me, no problem. Stop. See, as long as I have all my papers correct, I don't care what anybody is saying. Park the car. Madam, how are you? Fine, thank you. Driver's license and car papers. No problem. I give them the paper because I said, see, listen, they haven't printed out the driver's license. Mind you, I've made this kind of video before. I said, since December 2025, I keep waiting for my driver's license, but they're not releasing it. It is almost a year, and I'm still waiting, begging, checking their sites every day. I give them the paper, very confident and everything. Now the guy is telling me, ma'am, this is not going to work. I said, what do you mean? He said, your photograph is supposed to be at the top of the paper and stamped. See? Number one, because I seem to be numbering things. Number one, I have no business knowing how your systems function. That is not my priority. My priority is to have had my driver's license in my hand already by now. That's my priority. Number two, if I pay for my driver's license to be renewed and I come out there and say, listen, and you give me this paper, my brain is not going to be thinking, oh, is there supposed to be a photo on it or not a photo on it? That is not my business. That is the duty of your system to say, oh, bring a photograph or do this or do that. But you don't do that. Now, what you're not going to do is keep harassing me every single day about a document you are refusing to release to me for some strange reason. I'm like, oh, God, please. What is this all about? How are you talking to me about a picture when your system, you guys are the ones who printed it out and gave it to me and told me to duplicate it for my car? So how is it my problem? He's like, but anybody can just go on the internet and print this paper and come. I said, okay, it is a very simple something. Look at the name on the paper and ask me for my NIN. Very simple. When I sat down, he's like, okay, but you know. he's now saying, oh, okay, I should just put the picture there for next time. I said, and then I should stamp it. I said, how do you want me to stamp it? I should go all the way back again to them. Anyway, I keep it pushing. Get into another street now. Now, the first police I saw, I don't even know who they are at this point. Road safety is one. Then they have the ones with blue uniform. These ones had black. So I'm thinking that's normal police, right? I turned the corner. Immediately, yes, bang my car. Okay, no problem. What's up, officer? How are you, sir? Good morning. How are you? I just want to say you're a queen. You're beautiful. Find us something. I said, oh God, the way my stomach is turning me right now, I need to go home. And then I'm like, oh, no disrespect. Why are you people here? Because this is not normal. Like, you are stopping every car. He said, I know that the IG of police said that there's somebody around, so they need to be watchful. I said, okay, no problem. I give you that. It's not an everyday thing. But please, have you thought that you stopping me to ask me for money? What if I was the person you're looking for? What if the person you were looking for was in my car? You didn't ask me for car papers. You didn't check my car. You didn't do anything. The only thing you're focused on is find me something. Like it's my priority. Apparently, taking care of these people has not become my priority, because the only crime I have committed is having light skinned. Anyway, I shall use that discombobulation and bashed my car in front and bashed my car behind right now. And that one is my fault, because whenever I get stressed like this, I just start doing nonsense. So thank God I'm even home right now. But God have mercy. Everybody's going through something on a normal day. It is actually a lot, you know. Me, I'm just thinking, okay, get home, focus, blah, 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 and then all this. Like, please, I don't know who is in charge of driver's license. For the love of God, give me my driver's license, because if I have to put up with one of you on the street again, I think I would literally go temporarily insane. I am tired of being harassed by road safety every single time. If it's not one thing, it's another. And these are things that are not my fault. If I go for renewal and you give me a paper, and I present that paper after you tell me to give it to them, and now it's a photo problem, then I don't know what to say, honestly, because it's exhausting. Anyway, we're going to have an amazing day. The rest of today is going to be amazing. And stay tuned for my next videos. Love you guys.